What is going on there, YouTubers? Hooked on the Fly 2 back for another tie. Today we're going to be tying a size 22 Trico Spinner. I've been tying on my vise for about almost a year now. It's the HMH TRB, and people keep asking me, like, what hook ranges does it fit in? Because all they see me is tying big flies. Now, I don't tie trout flies necessarily for commercial use. I do a lot of like streamers for trout for commercial, but not small dry flies, nymphs, and so on and so forth. So yeah, TRV will fit any hook size from 6/0 down to size 28, even 32 you could fit on there. But who in their normal mind is going to be fishing a size 32 fly? I mean, I can barely see a 24, and I have a 2020 vision, not 2024 vision. That would have been weird, right? But 2020 vision, I can barely see that. So, yeah, I go down to 24, and that's as max as I'm going to get, but it will fit a size 32 or a 28 on there. However, I'm all out of 24s, 28s, or 32s at home because I hardly ever fish with them. So I have a 22, and we will do a size 22 Trico on the vise. But before we get into that, I wanted to show you something really cool. I just picked these up. These are new scissors by Loon. And they have a whole series of different scissors. They have hair scissors, they have curved scissors, so on and so forth, that they released in these big handle ones. And these are absolutely fantastic. If you have big fat fingers, big hands, big loops are necessary for your fingers. I'm tired of getting all these scissors where you can barely fit your fingers in there. My fingers get stuck. It just gets uncomfortable. I almost feel like my hands get claustrophobic. These are really good, really freely, and I love this part. The little peg to bring them back makes it much easier to control, especially if you have your bobbin in your hand and you're tying and you want to bring your... so this is really nice, and just check out these points. These points are super duper, like, skinny. Oh, too much light. But just nice. I can't get it in focus there. Super duper nice, precise. But yeah, they have become my all-around scissors now. I absolutely love these, and I wouldn't trade them for anything else. So enough about the scissors, and let's just go check out the fly. So I'll see you down at the vise. Come and join me and tie along with me. The size 22 Trico Spinner. Here we go. All right, and in the vise, we're going to put a size 22 Daiichi 1190. There's your hook. That's what we're using for a hook. For tails, we're going to be using microfibetts and light done. For thread, we're going to be using sheer 14/0 thread. For wing, we're going to be using white zlon. And for dubbing, we're going to be using this superfine Wapsi black. All right, so let's get to it. Let's tie it up. So we're just going to start our thread about right where we want to do our wings. Just going to bring our thread back, and you want to line up your thread, the tag end, to the top. Reason is we're going to use that to split our tails. You could also do a little ball of thread back here, and that will also help them split. We have 2 microfibetts here. We're going to tie them in on the near side. Just like that. Okay, we're going to do 2 turns and adjust the length. You want them about a whole hook length plus a quarter to keep them where they need to be. Okay, now that we have the right length lined up, I'm just going to secure them down. Okay, there it is. Now I'm going to take my tag end and I'm just going to go right in between the two tails, which I can't see. And that will split them just like that. Okay, so I'm going to do one turn, two turn, three turns just to secure everything. Okay, and then to flare them out more, you could always just push your nail right on top and it'll flare them out a little more. Okay, that way your fly will sit truly. Okay, I'm going to bring some of this thread in and put a couple more turns on this just so I know it's solid. All right, and then we're going to take our scissors. And you're going to see the new scissors go to work. And look how precise they are. Super up close cutting. And what we're going to do now, we're just going to build our body a little bit with this thread. Trico's not a big fat fly, but we do want a little bit of a taper to this fly, so we don't want it messed up. All right, so right there is where we're going to do our wings. I like to go about a wrap back from where I started my thread, just because when you put this in, your thread's going to slide a little bit. I'm going to secure it on the near side. I'm going to put 3 wraps on there just so this doesn't slip on me. Okay, and I'm going to adjust this right there. See, I loosened up the thread. Let me adjust it. Okay, so I loosened it up. You can see the thread loosened up. I tighten it back down. Now I have it on the side. Now I can begin my crisscross wraps to secure the wings. Okay, so I'm just gonna do it as if you had dumbbell eyes in there. Okay, it's gonna be a little funky because you gotta understand you're dealing with my wings turned upside down. Now we got it. Sometimes your wings will turn upside down, so just pull it down. Just remember you're using size 14 thread, so don't yank too hard. But now we're secured. All right, now we're gonna pull these up and we're gonna go about a hook length in wings plus a little more, so about that big. Their wings are pretty big. The bigger the wings, the easier flight that your fly will have. Less floating you'll have to put on it, and it will work better. My tail's got tangled up here, so I just turn it towards me. I'm going to turn it towards you guys now. There's your fly, and we're just going to add dubbing to create a thorax. You don't need a lot of dubbing because the superfine and the small fly will go long ways. So I'll go behind the wings, a couple of turns. Okay, and then I'll go over. I'll come around again. Then pull this wing back, come in the front, and then come right in the front, and then this is where we tie it off. So now you could do two things. You could do a half hitch here, if you like to do a half hitch. Okay, we'll do 2 turns of half hitch. And then if you want to whip finish it, what I advise you to do is pull these wings, push those wings back a little bit, and then do your whip finish. Don't crowd your eye with the thread. That's all you need. Boom. Now check this out. This is going to be nice because we're going to get to cut this. And boom. And there's your size 22 Trico.